Today we had a really great hearing in Lake County. The Senate came up to Lake County. We're doing hearings around the state on capital, transportation funding and capital dollars. And frankly, I don't know that we've had a capital hearing in Lake County before. So really excited to bring this to Lake County.
It's great to have the senators, this subcommittee, come in to our county, specifically to Lake County, to talk to us and get our opinion on this infrastructure issue that's going on. While we're not that large city, a large county as some of our other counties throughout the state of Illinois, we still have the same issues. Might not as a great of a need, but they're issues where our constituents are looking for us for answers.
This was a great opportunity for Lake County government to really come forward and voice our support for a capital bill and talk about the needs of our residents.
What I heard in Lake County is what I heard in Peoria and what I heard in Edwardsville. So obviously the needs for a capital bill are great in the northern part of the state, they're great in the central part of the state, and they're great in the southern part of the state. We need money for roads, we need money for bridges, we need money for mass transit, we need money for our high schools, we need money for our community colleges and our public universities.
We don't have space in our buildings anymore. So even if we try to add or enhance programming, we don't have enough rooms to do it. In order to accomplish some of the things, for example, if I wanted to add teachers in a building, now I have to choose. Do I eliminate something so I can get the classroom? Do I force the art teacher on a cart? And those are things that we really shouldn't have to do. In Round Lake specifically, we have 24 to 25 sections of kindergarten students that have to attend school in a neighboring community because we don't have enough room in our own school district.
There hasn't been a capital bill over the last 10 years, and as a city, one of the things that we've been doing is we've been using our own funds to do that. So a capital bill would help us to be able to address those issues. We have a crumbling infrastructure that's over 100 years old. So while we've been maintaining that, we just don't have the money to maintain it, as much money as we need to maintain the roads. And they're in terrible shape in most of the suburbs and most of the cities.
So as we move toward this capital bill needs to include routes 120, 132, 131, 137, because those roads are just as bad as those roads in Cook County, DuPage, McHenry, and so on.
I think our Lake County residents really need to see infrastructure improvements in Lake County, whether that is an expansion of our existing roads, but it's also about making sure that we are preparing ourselves for the stormwater events that we are seeing more and more frequently.
Just the capital infrastructure needs that exist at the college. So our exterior spaces needing to be updated, such as our roofs and the exteriors of the building, but also the interiors around electrical, plumbing, heating, ventilation, which haven't been upgraded for years given the lack of capital funds.
I think it's great that it's here and they're listening to us. Instead of being in the south of Chicago or in Chicago or downstate, I'm glad it's here. And I'll help them in any way I can as Mayor Winthrop Harbor to try to find the funding and the money to not just help our town, but all the municipalities in this area.
Capital bill is imminent for us to continue to be successful and sustainable, not just with initial dollars, but dollars to maintain.
I had an opportunity over the last several years to get better acquainted with Senator Bush and know that her interest in doing things, she's doing them for the right reasons.
Round Lake is so grateful for Senator Bush. She is a champion for our school district. She's an advocate. If I ever need anything, she always picks up the phone. And just really grateful that I can't remember, I've been doing this it's my 24th year, I can't remember being asked about capital needs on this level.
Now is the time. We are so grateful for our leaders at the state level who are saying, hey, we're ready to really bring something to Lake County and make a difference for those residents.